Hey friends, welcome back to Goodira. And in this video, I will be sharing with you tips on how to be your best version. Alright friends, so I decided to record in front of this window because I actually sit down every morning facing this window, looking at the view. Usually around between 5 and 6 a.m. I start my routine, and then I sit here, and first thing I do besides brushing my teeth and doing another thing, I do my journaling. And journaling has helped me a lot. So the way I do the journaling is how Rachel Hollis has done it, where she lists 5 things to be grateful for. She has 10 dreams that you have achieved, and then the one goal that you have completed. And then this has helped me a lot because every morning it makes me focus more on what I'm grateful for, what's out there, versus just me in a different type of way. So for example, you can see here I have a sample of my journal, usually what I write every morning. And usually with my journal I have my cup of tea, as you can see here. And then if you can see, I have an elephant. The elephant is a reminder to me of how I can face my problems, face any situation. You know how they say the elephant's in the room. I was that kind of person where I didn't know what the problem was. I didn't want to solve it. I didn't want to do anything with it. But now I'm getting there. Like, I'm facing it, and I know the elephant, it's temporarily. It's gonna be there and it's gonna leave. And then I have my plants. My plants are important to me. I talk to them in the morning, and believe it or not, they have been blooming a lot more. But I want to say, journaling has helped me as a female. It has helped me see things differently. Many times we take things for granted. I'm grateful for, you know, the things like the coffee my husband always makes in the mornings, and then how the sun sometimes comes through the window and hits my skin. I just love that sensation. I'm also able to see why I'm grateful, the things that are happening around me. And especially at work, I see so many things happening, and then I'm like, I shouldn't even be complaining. I woke up today, I have a car that takes me to work, I have a job, I have a roof, I have a family that supports me in any dream that I have. They even help me achieve it. I mean, I can't complain, and those are some things that I'm grateful for. And I feel like before I was seeing them, but I wasn't really taking it in. But now that I'm doing journaling, and I have read the book of Rachel Hollis, Girl Wash Your Face, as you can see, I highly recommend this book. And then she also has her book of Girl Stop Apologizing, which is great. If you can see it here, I actually referred it to my niece, and she loved it as well, and she started journaling. So I told my daughter, why don't you read this book? Maybe you'll like it. She started reading it, and she liked it as well. Now she's on her own, but she's doing her journaling, and she has called me a few times, and she has told me how journaling has helped her. There's times when she feels down, and she's able to go through her pages and see how there's other days when she was more happy, more motivated, and that reminds her to get back on track. So journaling, I want to say, it's a great way to live your best version every day, and it's just day by day. Like, don't stress yourself with thinking a week from now what's gonna happen or what am I gonna do. Like, as long as you try to live your best version today, give it your 100%. Don't let anything wear you down. Don't let anybody take control of your day. Then you have achieved so much that day. The next day, try it again. And when you see you've been a whole week trying to give it your best, you had an awesome week. There's nothing to complain about. And this is why I feel like journaling is a great way to try it. The only downfall part I would say is if you're not used to, writing what you're grateful, because same thing as me in the beginning, it wasn't as quick or as easy because I had to think, okay, well, what am I grateful for? I can't really put like, oh, well, I'm grateful I have a couch. I'm grateful for my laptop. It takes a little bit of time, but it just suddenly clicks in, and you know, like, really, what are you grateful for? What are the little things that complete your happiness? And the other thing is, what are your goals? The more you write it, the more you say it to yourself, the more you're going to remember it, and the more you're going to push yourself to actually get it done. I'll share with you. Here I can mention where I was diagnosed with diabetes, and that's one of my goals, where I really want to reverse this diabetes. I'm not willing to pass more years with it. It's something that caught me by surprise, and if you want to see the details of it, like I said, you could watch it on my video here. And you know, to make it short, that's just one of my goals. I don't know if it's going to take 1 year, 5 years, or 10 years, but it's on my journal. And I can't wait for that day to come where I actually don't have it and I'm able to cross that line off. That would be great. One of my other goals that I did have, that I actually did cross off, was to run a 5K marathon. As you can see the picture here, my husband came with me, which is great because he motivated me and he pushed me, and I'm not a runner, I'm just a walker. So it took a few months for us to adapt to it and, you know, try to get into the jogger mode and becoming like a runner. And it felt awesome crossing that finish line. So I told my husband, I don't know, I think I want to try a 10K now. And he was like, yeah, let's do it. So that's great, right? So I feel like if you get a journal, you don't have to go out and buy something expensive. You can see where I had shown you a picture. I mean, I bought this for $5.99 at Hobby Lobby. So you don't really have to invest a lot. They have really nice journals here at the dollar store. And then I just pre-fill it myself. And that's what you can do. Of course, Rachel Hollis has hers where she sells, and they're beautiful. But for starters, I would say probably start with something like this where you create your own pages. Once you build it and now you know like you're getting it done, if you want, you can go and buy her planner, or you can keep creating your own planners. Another great thing I did was I sent a journal to one of my cousins, and she loved it. Like, it has changed her as well. So I figured, why not, you know, spread the information out about journaling and try to get more females to do it, because I feel like it awakes something in us. It reminds us of why we're here, what brings us happiness, what more can we do. And especially as females, as moms, we're concentrated on making sure everybody else meets their goals, but we're not focused on our goals. So this is a perfect example to remind you on a daily basis what is your goal and how you're going to get it done. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll be putting every Thursday great content. If you get stuck with any questions on journaling, I'm actually going to put a picture of my actual journal. I know you're going to see what my dreams are and what my grateful things are, but that's fine. I'll share that with you. Friends, I'll also be attaching a link of how to create your pages for journaling for those of you that are not aware with the journaling. And then I'll also be attaching the Rachel Hollis books. If anybody has not heard about her, she is great. She talks about her lifestyle. She's a female, a mom, entrepreneur. She's a motivated, and it's one of the reasons why I started journaling as well. Well, I hope this has helped you out, and I hope you have a great day, moms.